Hi, I'm John Farrington with TJ's Packaging, and I'm here today to do a short video on how to service and maintain your AirMove 2 machine. TJ's currently sells a couple of different maintenance offerings. One of them's a full kit that comes with the injector blade, 2 belts, and a guide that sets the depth of the mandrel. If you're using the bubble film, the mandrel will go in further than for the cushion or void film. We also just sell the blade injector if all you need is the blade injector. They're both on our website. Let's get started here on how to replace some of these maintenance items. So if you purchase the maintenance kit with the belts, the injector guide, and the plastic guide here to set the depth, comes with a little Allen wrench. Make sure the machine is unplugged or turned off, and you have 4 Allen heads here that I'm going to take off quickly. Make sure get a cup or something somewhere so you're not losing them. All right, there's a little switch here. It says open and lock. You're going to want to open it. And this thing moves out of the way. These belts on here are pretty easy to replace. This thing is spring loaded, so you can just push these together and you can slide off the old belt and you can put on the new belt. Slides on there like that. It's that easy. Do the same thing for the bottom. Make sure it's tracking down the plastic guides and it's on there. That's how you change out the belts. This this blade injector is even easier. It's magnetic. You just pull it out. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is I've heard that some people have been going through some of the blades rather quickly. I would check the blade injector and make sure there's no residue from the film building up. Gooby Gone or maybe even WD-40 would work well to clean off any residual residue. As your blade may not be dull, it just may be that the film is kind of bunching up because of film buildup or whatever on this injector blade, and it's not getting to the blade to cut. So if you need to put in a new blade, just make sure you stick it in this cavity like so, and it sits in there. It's all the way in. You'll hear it kind of click a little bit. And you can put that down. And now we can put back on the covers for the machine. Now, the one other thing I'd like to mention before I put the covers back on is back here on the machine. There's a little Allen head right back here. That is where you go to loosen or tighten this mandrel. And when you're using the cushion film, actually we'll go to the metric side of this guide. You want to use this feeler guide to set the cushion and void film at 24 millimeters and the bubble film at 18 millimeters. So since I'm using the cushion, I'll put this mandrel in here. and I'll just set it to the depth of that guide. And once I do that, I just put this in and I start to get it snug. And then you have the correct depth for your different films that you're using. Because if you don't use the correct depth, you might not get a good seal with the bubble film. Other things to note on this, the temperature settings, you may have to adjust them up and down based on the environment you're in. If it's colder or hotter or whatever, you want to just make sure you're getting a nice seal. You can see we got a nice seal on ours. It's not burning or melting the film, but it's very good seal. The air is trapped and it isn't going anywhere. I want to thank you for your time in watching this video, and contact TJ's Packaging for any of your AirMove 2 needs at 763-241-2022. Thank you.